Hi guys, here we are in Kinross on the shores of Loch Leven, and today we're going to take a boat trip over to Loch Leven Castle, which is on an island in the middle of the loch. Hi there, my name's William Drummond and you're watching Bucket List Scots. So here we are on the island. It's a lot bigger than what it used to be back in the 13th, 14th century, because sluice gates were added to the River Leven at the exit of the loch to drain the loch, and it was drained down about 4.5 feet in 1830. So the castle originally dates back to around the 13th century, the 1300s, where it was initially garrisoned by some English troops, around 30 or so men and 5 women. It is believed through Blind Harry's accounts of the 1470s about William Wallace that he came over to the island and he took the garrison of the Englishmen, killing them all and taking Loch Leven Castle. Although the castle is best known for the imprisonment of Mary Queen of Scots, there has been other royals that have visited in the past. Mainly noting is King Robert the Bruce. He first visited the castle in 1313 and then it became a royal castle. And then he visited again 10 years later in 1323. So during the Second War of Independence between Scotland and England, Loch Leven Castle was only one of 5 castles in Scotland that held out against Edward II. In 1335, the English troops besieged Loch Leven Castle and they were blocking off the outlet of the loch down to the River Leven in order to try and flood them out. However, the men of the local constable, which is a local area, they decided that they would have none of it and destroyed the dam before it had time to take effect. The tower house that you see behind me is one of the earliest examples of a medieval Scottish tower house, built around the 1300s. The castle itself, because of the remote location in the middle of the loch, became a prison for several high-ranking officials, including the future Robert II of Scotland and his son Alexander, and the most notable one would be Mary Queen of Scots. In 1390, the castle was given to Sir Henry Douglas, ending its role as a royal castle in the years of 1390. we've come in up the stairs and we've entered the main hall. The fireplace in the middle there. It is believed that the entrance to the building was on the second floor to this room, probably for defence, but also possibly to avoid any flooding. Below us, the room that you seen earlier, that was the cellar. The wooden boards on the floor give direct access down to the kitchen in the cellar, and an old version of a dumbwaiter was used to transport food up and down to the Great Hall. So let's go upstairs and see what else we can find. So coming through this narrow doorway, you've got a very narrow set of steps, steep, going down to the kitchen and further down to the cellar. And we have stairs going up, so we're going to head up and see what's up here. So you can see the remnants of the steps that would have went up to the last floor, which was one of the bed chambers. Again, this was also a bed chamber in here, and it was on one of these two floors that Mary Queen of Scots was held captive. In fact, during her captivity, a small chapel was built in one of the windows, similar to this, for her own private use, as the castle never had any chapel. So, on to Mary Queen of Scots, and she was a frequent visitor to Loch Leven Castle as a guest. In 1561 she first visited, and then again in 1563, in which she debated with her second husband and John Knox in the Great Hall. After surrendering and giving herself up in Cadbury in 1565, Mary Queen of Scots was then brought here to Loch Leven Castle to be imprisoned. After a short illness, it is believed that Mary Queen of Scots had a miscarriage of two twins, and during further health issues was tricked into signing her abdication and giving the throne to her son James VI. Despite giving up her throne to James VI, her son and heir, Mary Queen of Scots was held captive here until 1568, until she was helped rescued by her jailer and owner of the castle, Sir William Douglas, who helped her escape as she went in disguise. So here we are in the original kitchen, just under the Great Hall. You can see the large fireplace in the corner there. And above, you can see where they used to lift the food up and down using a dumbwaiter. And just down a further set of steps, we go back into the cellar that we visited first in the Tower House. castle remained in the Douglases' hands until 1581, when his cousin James used it frequently until his execution on that date. The views from every side of the castle are outstandingly beautiful. In 1672, the castle was sold to William Bruce of Balcaskey, who was also the architect of Holyrood Palace. He built Kinross House, which I hope you can see in the distance there in the glare of the sun. He built Kinross House, and the castle here at Loch Leven was left to become a somewhat romantic, picturesque medieval ruin, which I think is still the case today. In this corner of the castle we have what is called the Glasson Tower. It was built around about the 1550s and was supposed to be a modern, stylish extension to the Tower House. Now let's have a look. Again, we have several floors, this one being the main one, a fireplace there, and then a further floor further up. There's some stairs that lead up to the next level, but again, can't access it because there's nothing there, there's no floor. And again, you also have a small kitchen area and cellar down these stairs. So we've just got the boat back over from our visit to Loch Leven Castle. I hope you guys found it informative. You enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe. Cheers.